It's first of all, surprisingly effortless, breezy, beautifully written book. He makes himself part of the story, so it has a really strong narrative thread. For all his critics, McGinniss can write, and the book was a very easy read, even though my husband grabbed it before I could read it and devoured it in one day. I think most of anybody who buys it will devour it within a day. It's full of quite riveting detail. And you'll hear all the extracts and all the nuggets. 2 attacks on him, because Washington will look down its nose at this kind of reporting, which it did not do and would never do, which is actually go to Alaska and talk to people who know the Palins and have known them for a very long time, people who grew up with them, people who went to high school with them, people who followed them in their early years as a couple and as a family. These people are worth talking to, because they'll tell you who she really is. And what she really is, and this is the heart of the book, is a massively ambitious, extremely unstable, vindictive person with no executive skills and no actual interest in government, but fueled by some kind of strange sense of destiny. She really believes, and again, this is something that Washington often doesn't get, she believes in some of the more radical of the Christian dominionist doctrines, and she believes that God is behind her. I don't believe the way that most people do, that she's out for money and fame. She is out for fame. She loves fame. She needs fame, which is why I think she won't quit, because if she didn't run, her fame is going to disappear pretty instantly. But she is more sincere and more potent as a politician than I think is currently understood. The book brings that out in really clarifying detail. I think the thing that gets most is the vindictiveness and pettiness of this person, as well as her essentially delusions about much of what is going on in the real world. The issue here has always been, how did such a person get near the White House? The people responsible live in this city, and they will never take full responsibility for it. But they have unleashed a monster, and we will see where she takes us. I'm just glad that somebody finally wrote a book that got to the bottom of some of this stuff. And I'm not surprised that the mainstream media is poo-pooing it. There's so much trash. The truth is sometimes trashy, especially when it comes to people like Sarah Palin. And unless you're prepared to get down there and observe it, you're not really reporting the story. You're just bullshitting in your usual fashion.